what's up, my little tattletales? Listen, really sad news coming from Quad's house and Married to Medicine. Y'all, this is deep and it's really sad. Quad just experienced the death of two family members in less than a week. What's more, one of the people that passed away, unfortunately, was her 3-year-old. Her 3-year-old. If you guys don't remember on Married to Medicine, Quad took her 3-year-old great niece in to her house to raise her. She was very clear she was not adopting the girl. She was just doing what family members do when one of them is having a hard time. Get this. A source close to Quad tells us the young girl, Ari, who died was actually Quad's great niece. This has to be, I don't even know what to say to this. This is really deep and really sad. Get this. So let me just get into the story. They say there's a tragic story out of Atlanta. It's directly from TMZ. A 3-year-old girl is drowned in the home swimming pool of Married to Medicine star Quad Webb. Law enforcement tell us police and fire in Cobb County responded to a drowning at Quad's Marietta home July 7th. Two men told officers they were hanging out standing around the pool before going inside. They later noticed what they thought was a doll floating in the water. The report states the men immediately called 911 after realizing it was a little girl. The child who drowned was Ariana Ari Rice, daughter of Tamika Webb. She was taken to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead. It's unclear if Quad was at home at the time of the incident. Quad posted about a girl named Ari turning 3 earlier this year, writing, "I remember you falling to sleep, laying on my chest. You're so special to me, and I'm grateful to be a part of your life. I got you forever." She spoke out about Ari back in December 2020 when she was born, telling Daily Dish she's not my adopted daughter, noting the child has a mother, but added she's in a supportive role for her. Now, Quad has not come back with comment, unsurprisingly, but there's more. Quad's rep did make a comment eventually saying, Quad, Webb, and the family has suffered the loss of a beloved family member on 2 separate occasions in just 1 week. This has been an incredibly challenging experience for the entire family. Your understanding and support are deeply valued. They said in this trying time, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for the kindness and compassion shown by the public, fans, and media. We kindly request much needed privacy during this period of mourning as Quad is taking time to grieve with her family. Now, if you guys don't know, I believe in Atlanta, Davido lost his son the same way. Listen, they actually said, this is the way the news Cobbs County paper reported it. 3-year-old girl drowns in pool owned by Atlanta reality star. Anyway, right? That's some cold-blooded, it's WSB TV. That's a cold-blooded headline. And just like, ew, right? What can we say? The address was of Quad Webb's home. Police said they were advised that the 3-year-old girl had drowned. When officers got to the scene, they found firefighters giving the child medical aid. They took her to the Scottish Rite Hospital where she passed away. Police spoke to the 2 men who were visiting. This is the eyewitness account, who were visiting, and the police report, who were visiting the home when they said they were in the pool for around 2 hours from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., then got out and ordered pizza. So they were clearly, I would hope, Quad's family members. The men said they went inside and hung out for a while. When they went back downstairs, they saw what they thought was a doll in the pool. The men realized it was a child, pulled her from the pool, and called 911. She was later pronounced deceased. Officers determined that the child was daughter of Tamika Webb from Memphis, Tennessee. She was identified on the police report. The child is Ariana Rice. The police report lists the Marietta home as Rice's address, though the police report said the child was just at the home for a month-long vacation. Quad posted photos of the child named Ari on her Instagram page with the caption, "You guys, you stole my heart from the moment." I already said that. The police interviewed the child's grandmother, Mary Louise Cox, who said the last time she saw the child was with her daughter, Quadra, but she couldn't remember the time. So it seems like Quad actually might have been home because the grandmother was on the scene when the police arrived there. And she was like, "The last time I saw her was with Quad." The police report lists the drowning as a tragic accident. Quad has not commented on the child's death or said what her exact relationship with the child is. It doesn't matter. You know how it is. Family, each one teach, one help. You know, let me just say this. Imagine what Quad must be feeling that you take in a child so the child can have some type of normalcy, balance, and semblance. Quad was very specific in saying that the mom was still the mom. Quad was just stepping in and helping when she needed that help. And that's what we need from family, right? How many of us are aunts, uncles, grandmothers, cousins, nieces, whatever, all pulled together to help when like our parents were too busy or having a hard time or God forbid something else. But imagine like you give your child, you take a child in, right? That's your heart, that's your niece. And in her care, this happens. And for the men, the police ruled it an accident. We don't know all the facts. I'm sure the police investigated, but let this be a lesson to everybody and an unfortunate lesson. I grew up in an area where there were pools and people have pools. Y'all, swimming pools are no joke. Children can drown in a second. In a second. You must practice safety. Now, again, this is no in any way criticizing Quad, because I remember growing up, a lot of these accidents happened a lot because you see the pool, you think the kid knows, you don't want to put the ugly gate up around because it makes it hard to go in and out the pool and it makes it look ugly. And the kid's like, yeah, I know. And you think the kid knows. Okay. And even if the kid has swimming lessons, sometimes even if they have swimming lessons, when they go over, they get panicked. It only takes a second. Kid going too close, running, falling in, seeing, oh, a butterfly. I'm being serious. It's such a sad thing. And it's something that could be prevented. I remember I grew up, there was a whole big thing that everybody had to have these guards up because it was like for like the whole summer. It was just like the angel of death was heavy in the city. And there were all these mandates that you had to put up. And I know in recent years, a lot of people, the mandates, or in places like Atlanta, where there's not a lot of houses that have swimming pools, unless you go into the very, very rich enclaves, right? There's no ordinances. But there needs to be ordinances so these senseless deaths stop. It was an act. This is the epitome of a tragic accident. The epitome of a tragic accident. And my heart goes out to Quad, and I'm sure everybody will be reaching out because this isn't some reality TV drama. This is real life. But hopefully this will also spark some type of legislation movement so that every swimming pool in America, if you get one, you will be mandated to have a child-proof fence around it. So these senseless actions can't help. Listen, children, it's not safe. It's not safe. Y'all listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thoughts and prayers, truly, prayers up to Quad, her family. I hope they move past this grief. I hope they move past that guilt. My heart breaks for that little girl. Let's move on, y'all. This all right.